Right, Darren, we're down on a day ticket water in Kent. It's only a small water, about 2 acres. So just want to talk us about, you know, what kit you brought with you and what's your general setup?
My general setup, I mean, I'm down for 4 nights, but to be honest, doesn't really matter how long a session I'm on. My general setup is the same. I always like to travel relatively light, as little as I actually need for that sort of session.
I agree with you fully on that one.
Bivvy, the tri-brid, absolute godsend.
Why do you like it so much? What's so special about it?
It's light, feather light.
Yeah, it is.
Really light. It's lighter than an umbrella. It's as easy to go up as an umbrella, and to be honest, it's bomb proof. I mean, I've been nagging you for a new one for a while because this one's...
It's too dirty.
Well, it's been blown across several fields. It's been trashed, mate, and it's still, you know,
Still standing.
it's still standing, and you won't give me a new one. So
No, I agree. I use a tri-brid as well. You know, it's only cheap. It's only 150 quid.
exactly that, mate.
It says that we could have any bivvy out of the range, and we choose this simply because it's quick to go up and it keeps you sheltered. It's easy enough.
Yeah, it really is a good bit of kit.
Yeah. So you've got the Cloud9 bed chair.
Yeah, Cloud9 bed chair, nice, comfortable bed chair.
You gone for the jumbo or the standard?
No, standard. No jumbo for me, mate.
What about your sleeping bag? Is that?
That's the Cloud9 sleeping
Is
bag.
it 5 or 3 season?
It's the 5 season one. It's still quite cold at the moment, so it's an absolute. I've never been cold in that bag.
You find it's warm enough for that thermal covering?
Yeah, totally.
Fantastic.
Totally. I mean, I never have a door on either, no matter what the weather's like. Always have an open front. I take the door off and throw it away as soon as I get a new bivvy. So never have a door. Yeah.
Down and wait, doesn't it?
Yeah. Never have a door on, and I've never been cold in that sleeping bag. Even now, I mean, I know we're in May, but last night and night before, -2, -3, frozen on the inside of the bivvy.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise because I was tucked up in that bag.
That time of year where the temperature's dropping, it goes from t-shirt to thermals in the space of half an hour.
Yeah, totally.
Fantastic. So the important thing then, rods then. You know, what sort of rods do you favour? I know you're using an array of rods.
I do use an array of rods, yeah. Absolutely love the torsions.
Yeah.
Love the torsions to death. I'm using the torsions today in 2 3/4. It's a small water. I like to use lighter rods. They're 2 3/4. The reason I'm using the 2 3/4 is because there are some big fish in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of chunks in there.
There's a couple of chunks. There's 50 pounders and 40 pounders. So yeah.
I mean, I suppose a small rod like that would be perfect for the water.
I'll be quite happy to use this for stalking.
Yeah.
You know, having a wander around, I will use this rod. It's designed for small waters, 11 foot, 2 1/4 pound test curve. I just think it's really important, and a lot of people don't do it. It's really important to balance your setup to the style of fishing you're doing. You can, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can come down here with big rods and big pit reels on a small water. But you're just not going to get as much enjoyment out of playing a fish as you would on a 2 1/4 pound rod with a nice little reel on it.
Yeah, I've got a rod like that, and it's fantastic bit of kit. I had mid-30, even from reasonably weedy waters, and it's nice to play when you don't have to cast too far.
Yeah, you're actually fishing, you're angling, rather than winding them in. Yeah, you're angling. So it's an important tip to match.
I can see why you're using the 2 3/4. Because if you get a 50 pounder and obviously there's an island there, you have to control it and get it back this side pretty sharpish. So I fully understand why.
Just a little bit more potent. Somewhere in between the two, really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what about for weedy waters then? When you
weedy waters, my normal angling, day-to-day angling, I've just switched over to the air curves. Bullied into it by you.
So which one did you go for in the end?
I went for the 3 1/4 in the end.
3 1/4.
I have to say, I mean, what you were telling me, it's a crisp action, it would be more accurate. I was rolling my eyes and going, but I love my torsions. I've been using these for a little while now, a few months now, and I have to concede that everything you said was true. Yeah. So they are an awful lot more accurate because the rod goes back to its shape quickly. They are an awful lot more accurate. They're a casting rod, but they're nice to play fish on as well. You know, I can't. When I had to play about with them, when you first sent them out to me, I thought, they're going to be bad for playing fish on. They're not. You know, I've got to concede that. You know, for one said, you're all right.
I'll take that one.
No, everything you said about them was true. So fair play.
They're a nice bit of kit.
They are.
Japanese shrink wrap. Is that just a?
Yep.
an aesthetic choice?
No, it's all I could get in 3 1/4s.
And while we're on the subject of rods, I see you've got a spot and a marker rod set
Yes,
up.
yeah.
You know, which one did you go for in that? Did you go for the distance?
Distance.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
So the standard 12 foot.
12 foot, yeah.
I suppose they are much better for waters like this because.
Yeah, I mean with
waters
like this, and with the little spom.
Yeah.
To be honest, you can just use a normal angling rod on waters like this. Obviously, the bigger the water you get, the further you want to put it. You want something with a bit of backbone to it.
Yeah.
You know, bigger spom.
I've got the 12.5 foot version simply because I'm fishing big waters. And I want to go a long
Distance.
way.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. The sole reason that I haven't got the distance, the 12'6", is because I really don't like fishing at that sort of range. If I want to fish that sort of range, I'll go down the beach with a 5-ounce lead and a beach caster. That is not my style of angling.
Yeah.
I'll take me out off to people like you that fish at that sort of range. When you talk to me about fishing at 170 yards, that's me casting, walking to the lead and casting again to get 170 yards. That's not my style of angling at all. But
you got to fish to your advantage, really.
Totally, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Sort of waters seem to be your forte.
Yeah.
And you're certainly doing well today.
Yeah, not doing too bad, mate.
Cheers. Well, thanks for showing us through your setup. It's
You're welcome.
Cheers, mate.